gorgeous. Come on in, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot, Sag. Welcome as well. Also, Sag, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Sagittarius. Cross watchers, y'all all welcome, as well as you know what side you fit on in this story, Sagittarius, as well as I do not do general readings at this time. Not genuine, I do genuine readings, but I don't do personal readings at this time as well. So let's start. Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming in for y'all this week. Hope y'all weekend is going good. So let's see. We have her last quarter moon in Leo lighten up. So somebody here might want y'all to lighten up her or something like that. Her with last quarter moon in Leo. It's like somebody here wants y'all to lighten up or something like that here, okay? And it has something to do with first quarter moon and Scorpio. Release blockages. So a lot of you guys are releasing blockages here. Why somebody here wants y'all to lighten up. Make it make sense. When y'all are releasing blockages, y'all can be in the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Y'all can be around a Scorpio here or another Leo here. Okay? But it's like y'all releasing blockages, but they want y'all to lighten up. Make it make sense. What you look like lighten up when you releasing blockages? Yeah, that sound good. It has something to do with new moon in Leo. Shine. Spirit saying shine. Look at y'all shining. Y'all shining like the light of the sun. You heard me, baby boy. And it has something to do with that her. With this shine. Know that you are loved. New moon in Libra. You know you love Sagittarius. And it has something to do with see the big picture her. You see the big picture her. And you know you love Sagittarius energy as well as Libra energy her. As well as push through your insecurities. You pushing through your insecurities. Cancer energy. You can be around a Libra. Or you can be around another Leo. That's what it has something to do with her, Sagittarius. So you go shine. I don't know what they thought her. What they thought. You go shine. You know why you go shine? You will see. Let me stop. We have her, the Tower, Scorpio energy. Y'all the Tower. And it has something to do with learning what I learned, what are true, as well as what I know. And it has something to do with 16. 1 and 6 is in the community, a new norm and a new beginning. You have knowledge and self-experience. So you have went through some type of self-experience as well as knowledge with the Tower. Why they play with y'all? We got the Wheel of Fortune here. I told you. And it has something to do with purpose. Y'all and y'all purpose her. Matter of fact, you learning as well as you in your purpose. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with self-knowledge. And it has something to do with growth. Something is a 10 here and it's an ending. It has something to do with our purpose is to know ourselves and to grow. Align our desires and thoughts and words and actions with our positive feelings. Look at y'all, man. Tower like a mug. In your purpose like a mug. Y'all in y'all energy with that Wheel of Fortune here. That's why I'm gonna be finna get tired works for playing with a Sagittarius. Is, man. Definitely is. So I was trying to say, what's coming in? Oh, yo. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. We got the Wheel of Fortune her and purpose. Y'all and y'all purpose her and y'all the magician her and y'all manifesting her. Y'all going through endings and new beginnings. You will end something as quick as it can be a new beginning for y'all. Y'all will end things, and it has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune here, and it has something to do with you is in your purpose and you taking action. It has something to do with purpose. Wheel of Fortune here. I already read that, but it got something to do with self-knowledge and growth, as well as the man and the body. And it has something to do with a time to start something, act and motivate, as well as lead. So y'all leading her. And it look like somebody here finna get hanged. The world. So they gonna hang you. The world. But the world's finna get hanged. For playing around her. Yeah. With a Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune that's in their doggone purpose. You hear me? Somebody here playing with a Sagittarius too powerful here, man. They playing with the Wheel of Fortune here. This Sag's gonna shine. And this Sag's gonna be in the Wheel of Fortune. They in their energy. What's up? What's up? And they gonna go through an ending too. Why somebody here playing around with a Sagittarius? I guess. Cause what it look like to me is y'all in ISIS protection and also guided. Oh, y'all connected to ISIS. It says, sir, seeking support from your loved ones, sharing your concerns with the true friends and family members. They avoid assistance, will provide protection, protecting you. You move forward with confidence. So you don't even gotta have your friends, your family, or your loved ones. They wasn't not for y'all. That's why y'all in ISIS energy here and y'all protected. Y'all family, your lovers, your friends, they wasn't not for y'all. But y'all still walking in confidence. And it has something to do with that here, Sagittarius. And it has something to do with Anubis, transformation, and guiding. So y'all will make them go through a transformation. Your friends, your family, and your loved ones is going to go through a transformation for playing with a Sagittarius. Because it has something to do with embracing transformation, ideas and areas where you wish to grow, as well as the change of action and stepping towards improvements and personal development. And they want to play with you, Sag? Like your friends and your loved ones and the people that's in your past are finna go through a tower. That's what it look like. What it look like? What it look like? It's all about a sign of Sag. We have her abuse to understand. So y'all understand. And it has something to do with seeking to understand other perspectives, as well as y'all understand people's perspectives. And it has something to do with edge into conversation that allows you to see things in a different viewpoint. But it says the empaths will your relationships and boredom your understanding. So it has something to do with that here. So it's like y'all get the wisdom and understanding of y'all relationship, but y'all relationships is not on y'all level. Y'all relationships want to take your shine. Your family and lovers and friends want to take your shine. Yeah, sound good. Yeah. Because what it look like to me is in thorn, insight, and guiding. It says seeking deep understanding into your skills in solving problems and making information direct, focusing on the understanding of patterns and causes. So y'all look at the patterns and causes, sir. It look like your relationships gonna have to look at the patterns and causes that they going through, because it ain't got nothing to do with you. That's what this look like with this bass confront. Because it got something to do with y'all gonna confront something here. Because it says creating and confronting and nurturing your environment for yourself. So you nurture your environment for yourself. And it has something to do with that here. With investments is making your home your workplace, as well feeling relaxed, at ease, as well as confronting and will support your well-being. So you in your workplace, sir, while they playing with you. Sound good. Sound good. Sound good here, Sagittarius. Sound good. They always playing with y'all, don't they? They always playing with y'all. And the reason why is because y'all the truth tellers. Y'all gonna tell the truth, no matter what. And they want to come after y'all and do all that. Yeah, it sound good. Sound real good here. But your friends and family, something to come, because it got something to do with appearance. Somebody here needs to care about their appearance. And it has something to do with that her, with the light into my life, focusing on my thoughts and beauty within and around me. I give thanks for every little thing that brings me joy. All right, here, appreciate. You appreciate. That's what they say. Appreciation. You are in appreciation. You appreciate everything you get. And that's something to do with that. And it has something to do with surrender. They want you to appreciate. And they want you to surrender. But you have surrendered already. That's why you appreciate. You went through your transformation here. And it has something to do with that here. I surrender control and allowing life to flow at ease. I don't know you, man. They don't know how strong you is, man. Sign Sagittarius. That's coming in with the sign of Sagittarius. They got to surrender to this transformation, though, because it got something to do with I am the light. Come through, Spirit. Come through, Spirit. Your friends, your family, your lovers, whoever they thought they was doing, whatever they doing on y'all is the light. And it has something to do with that her, with this wheel of fortune her, you is in your purpose. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with no matter the trials I face, I hold faith in the bright future. It says I transformation to the dark into the light. It says here I open up my heart to others, to God, and I draw my light to myself and shine with all the being, radiance of love, hope, and strength. You hear me? I am the light. Come through, baby. Come on, son. Come through the light. They ain't ready for you, Sagittarius. They ain't ready for you. You know why they ain't ready for you? Because you in your life focus. You in life focus, sir. Look at where your mind at, baby. They don't stop playing, baby. They don't stop playing. You in your focus. You know what you in your focus with? You in your focus with flame of believing. You in your flame of believing, as well as flame of your heart. And it has something to do with that here. And you went through a rebirth while they sitting around here playing with you, and you gonna help others to go through a rebirth. Yeah, sound good. Sound very good. Cause it look like to me is they gonna have to release. They trying to release a rebirth? Nah, they can't release no rebirth here. Nah, that stuff dead here, baby. They trying to release a rebirth like they went through something. Nah, they ain't go through nothing. Yeah, they ain't go through nothing. Sagittarius, you know what's up, man. Y'all know what's up, man. While they sitting around here playing the game, they playing with y'all. Y'all know what's up. What? Who are you? Who are you? What are you? What are you? What are you, Sagittarius? The wheel of fortune. You heard me? The wheel of fortune and shining. What are you? That's exactly who you are. And you know what else you is? Your family finna see this too. Your friends finna see this too. Your lovers finna see this too. Your co-workers finna see this too. God finna see this too. Your angels finna see this too. Your ancestors finna see this too. All of them is there for you. But your family wasn't. And your lovers wasn't. And the people that's down here on earth wasn't. But that's okay. You still shining. You hear me? You gonna keep shining. You hear me, Sagittarius? Yeah, you gonna keep shining. You know why you gonna keep shining here? Somebody here want a commitment or acting like they want a commitment with you. And what it like to be is how they want a commitment with you. Your ex-lovers want a commitment with you. How your ex-lovers want a commitment with you? Yeah, sound good. You know what's up, Sagittarius. Your ex-lovers don't want no commitment with you. They don't even give a damn about you. They doing them. Let's talk about sign of Sagittarius. Yeah, it's time's up for these families. I told you, I'm afraid. It says, I am afraid it's too late to take action. Your friends, your family, your lovers, sir, they can't take no action. Because you know why? Because it got something to do with impressions. Want to be like you, act like you, dress like you, copy you. That's what they want to be like. They want to act like you, dress like you, and copy you. That's what it got something to do with her. And it has something to do with that her. It's too late. You know why? Because it got something to do with your own twin flame wanting to be like this. Their own twin flame want to copy you and act like you and be like you. But some finna be a grave here with this juggling. Because they can't juggle you. You know why? Because they trying to juggle a light worker. That's who they trying to juggle. a light worker and act like they giving an offer, but you already found out. You know what's up. You know what I'm saying? While they sitting around here playing that game on you. That what it look like. That what it look like. That what it look like, Sag. Scare boundaries, respect energies, and protection and self-honor. Look at y'all, man. Come on, Spirit. They ain't ready for you, Spirit. Come on, everybody, man. About that fastness. You heard me? Look at y'all, man. Look at y'all, man. Look at y'all, man. Look at lovely. Look at lovely. Look at y'all, man. Sis, come on, man. Stepping in the hole, baby boy, girl. Stepping in the hole, baby girl. You at that ain't your power. That's the most high power, Wayne. That's the most high power, Wayne. That's the most high power, Wayne. Y'all, come on. Because it got something to do with pain. It's a teacher. These teachers here trying to play with you like you some boo-boo the food. With this escaping and growing. Yeah, these teachers here. Your wounds hold wisdom. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah, these teachers here, while you a teacher here, you hold wisdom. But they want to sit around here and thought they was going to have you drown. Yeah, you ain't finna no drown, man. You know why you ain't gonna drown? Because you in your shadow. Your shadow is your power. Oh! Your shadow is your power. Yeah. Why they try to play around with a Sagittarius here, man. But these spiritualists, look at these spiritualists doing magic on y'all. These spiritualists trying to do magic on you when you protected her. That one little lie. That one little lie. And one little lie to me is forgotten and needed and neglected her. And they want to do this so you can feel neglected her. And they can be trying to lash out. They want to lash out her so you can feel neglected. Yeah, somebody here played around her. You know why they want to do this to you? Because they attach to wounds and patterns. That's why they want to do this to you, Sagittarius. They attach to wounds and patterns. And it has something to do with they unhealed her. They unhealed self. And it has something to do with they also are trauma bonded as well, her. And it also has something to do with the mirror effect. Oh. But they try to do magic on you. You've been through it though. You went through that forgotten need. You've been through that forgotten need. Now it's their turn. They're gonna be powerful like you. They're gonna step into the light like you. But they're gonna have to go through that dark night of the soul. They're gonna have to see that ego. They're gonna have to see that ego. They're going to have to see them unhealed wounds and insecurities. They're going to have to see that doggone anger. They're going to have to see that doggone blaming. They're going to have to see all that inside of them by going inside and looking at that ego. That's what they're going to have to see this light. They're going to have to be in that darkness for a while. That darkness for a while. Without that light, but they still gonna be the light form. But they gonna still have to be in that darkness. So they can be in that light. Come on now. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for it, Sagittarius. They ain't ready for you, man. They ain't ready for you, man. They ain't ready for you, man. They wanna do magic on you. And you a doggone teacher her. Yeah, they better go do that stuff with somebody else, sir. Yeah, that wouldn't look like. Yeah, they play with somebody here that they don't need to be playing with, sister girl. Cause what it look like to me is you go keep shining, and you know what you finna shine on. You go keep balancing your dark and your light. That's what you go keep doing. That's exactly where you gonna be at, Sagittarius. Shadowing your light and your dark. You know what it is. You know. what it is. And that's what it has something to do with her, Sagittarius. Why they playing with you? Because it look like they need to get brand new. That's what it look like. Because what it look like to me is you gonna leave them right out to the Five of Pentacles, sir, man. You gonna leave them out. You know why you gonna leave them out? You gonna leave these relationships, these lovers, these friends, and all these people. You gonna leave them on out because you don't need them. You can be by yourself. You do not need them, honey baby child. And it has something to do with that here. That's what you gonna do to them. And you know why you gonna do it to them? Let's bring it in. Tell me, what's the message for Sagittarius here? It look like to me is somebody here going through a loss. Why if you go through a loss here, man? Nobody if you go through a loss because they didn't see your justice coming, did they? They didn't see your justice coming here with this moon cord, did they? Yeah, they ain't see it coming, man. While they sitting around her, they didn't see your justice coming while they with they lover her, trying to hide they lover and they friend and they everybody and they mama. Yeah, they ain't see it, but you know what? They didn't see it. But now they fit to. They wanted to heal their friends and family and lovers and everybody else. So good for them, huh? They wanted to heal them. Yeah, they wanted to heal them. And then they wanted to be about themselves. Yeah, that's what it look like. But you know what? You about yourself too. That's why you the high priestess, sir. Why they playing around with you. And you still gonna keep sowing your seeds, sir. Yeah, why they was playing with a Sagittarius. Cause what it look like to me is the Knight of Swords, sir. Air energy. Mental activation and a loss. And it has something to do with that here. The Nine of Wands. You gonna stand your ground. Whatever somebody thought that they was gonna mess up your manifestations, they definitely not. They definitely not. Cause you the what? The Nine of Wands. The warrior, the warrior that been through all them wars in your life. You been through a whole bunch of wars, a whole bunch of backstabbing, a whole bunch of two-facedness, a whole bunch of all type of different shift shifters. You been through it all. You seen it all, and it has something to do with that here. That's why they not gonna mess up your manifestation, sir. No, you know why they ain't gonna mess up your? Cause it's the ending of a cycle here with this world core here. Your quickness is going where the world wide world. You could be on the world wide world here. That's the quickness. Because you're like, to me, is you gonna be in this Ten of Pentacles. So why these Knight of Cups up in your face here trying to give you an offer? Because it look like they in illusions. Because they want to put up illusions to you. And they want to put up illusions because you the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they can keep putting them illusions up because all you gonna do is stand your ground here. While they playing with a Sagittarius here. Yeah. That what it look like. Cause what it look like to me is the end of a cycle. Them trying to sword you. It definitely is the ending of a cycle for that. You know why it's the ending of a cycle? Cause it's judgment on these people here, and it's judgment on these earth signs too. They blocked her for doing whatever they thought they was doing on you, and they thought they was gonna mess up your money, and it got something to do with that. Her, they blocked her. You know why they blocked her? Cause you what? You an Emperor energy, like I keep telling them. And you only go block them and be in your bag with this Ten of Pentacles. So if they thought they was doing something on you, these Knight of Cups, yeah, you straight on there, man. You definitely straight on it. Cause what it look like to me is they thought they was gonna Ten of Swords, these Sagittarius and Aries, and they thought they was gonna do this to Leos as well. Heard about Ten of Swords and y'all. But it has something to do with her. But it has something to do with they finna be heartbroken her with a toxic lover her. These empresses. Because they want to play with the devil. They want to play with the devil. And it got something to do with that. And these empresses her that thought that they could be sneaky her with the Seven of Swords her. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't work out for them because they finna be stuck her. These empresses. Yeah. You know why these empresses finna be stuck here? Because there's judgment on them. And it's going to be judgment on them with their money. Because they had so much faith. So much faith in earth signs when they should have blocked them. And end up being in their power. And they should have blocked these also so-called emperors that they thought that they had it. But they want to give what God gave to them. They want to get to an emperor. Yeah, they want to get to these emperors. And they wanted to get a 10 of pentacles to these emperors as well. Yeah, they own they wealth that the Most High gave to them. Yeah, yeah, they should have woke up and paid attention though. They definitely should have woke up and paid attention to her. But it look like they finna get woke up real quick here, Sagittarius. Because what it look like to me is these people that's coming in all quick to you, they gonna go through a loss. You know why they gonna go through a loss? Because they gonna go through mental action and loss. They mind not even on the level of you. And it has something to do with that her. And if they thought that they was gonna tend to sword you, they thought wrong. It's a cycle of them trying to tend to sword you. Cause what it look like to me is they thought they was gonna do this to these fire signs here. Sagittarius, a Leo, and also an Aries. This what they thought they was gonna do to y'all. Yeah, sound good. Sound good. Sound real good. But baby boy, baby girl, it ain't gonna happen for you. And you know why it ain't gonna happen for you? Because it got something to do with the moon here. They thought that they was hiding something here with this moon core here. Cancer energy as well as Pisces energy here. But what it look like to me is they didn't even see. You know what they hiding. You already know what's up, Sagittarius. You know what they hiding. And it got something to do with that here. Why they thought they was playing with you. But let's see. Why the Five of Cups here? The Wheel of Fortune here. They wanted you to go through a loss here. And you the Wheel of Fortune here. Like they thought that they was going to stop they fate. Or they was going to stop the karmic wheel. Or they was going to stop whatever coming to anybody way. And it is. If you got good karma, you on one side. If you got bad karma, you on the other side. You know what it is because you are the Wheel of Fortune. And it has something to do with that here, Sagittarius. But what it look like to me is you blocked them. Why they thought that they was moving the karma water towards you? Nah, you at your work here. Look at y'all working here. And they playing with you. That what it look like to me here. That what it look like to me here. Cause they still finna get this karma here. And they still finna get this karma. Which side they gonna be on? The good side or the other? They know what they did. They know who in this world know what they did. They know what they plant their season to. And it has something to do with that. It's what you plant your season to. And that means what you do with your route in 6th house here. And that means in your route, yeah. And it has something to do with 3rd house here. They think that using communication is going to help them. No, it's definitely not. Because they should be in 6th house and as well as 1st house. Aries energy. And Aries energy is loving themselves and knowing their identity. But they ain't want to do that. Yeah, they ain't want to do that one. Give me one on this. This Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, you learning something new. I told you that. Y'all learning something new here. Y'all know what's up when this come in quick. Because it got something to do with the 3 of Wands here. Y'all the 3 of Wands. Y'all got foresight. Y'all in the sun. And y'all got good news coming in here. Why they playing with you? You learning. You studying. Why they sitting around here thinking they running up on you? They finna go through a loss. Because it got something to do with something put to rest. You know what's put to rest here with this? It's in and of a cycle. They trying to, they don't want you to end cycles with them. Yeah, you are. You know why? Because if your lover ain't no sober person, if your lover, and you a Queen of Cups, if your lover ain't sober, if your lover is toxic, if your lover got some bad stuff, if your lover did not go into they self, knowing themselves, if they did not see their ego, if they did not see the things that they needed to heal, if they did not let go of the past, you not messing with them. Because all you gonna do is get to yourself with this Ace of Cups here. While they playing with you. Because you an Empress. You gonna get to yourself. Because you an Empress here. You ain't giving to nobody. But these Empresses, here is giving. You know these Empresses is giving. You definitely do. As well as this Queen of Swords here ain't giving. She give it to her own self with her own money. But they got another to play with you, and you got Libra. They try to play with a Libra, or they try to play with an air sign. Yeah, this Libra in ain't money, and this Libra got foresight. So whatever somebody thought that they was doing her, they thought wrong. So yeah, so we have, yeah, if you ain't a sober lover, you ain't dealing with it. Give me one on this Ten of Swords. We have here the Five of Cups. So somebody who can be in the Five of Cups, sir. Yeah. Because some puts a rest. They can't put you with no Five of Cups. That's puts a rest. You know why? Because it got something to do with, like I said, y'all are emperors. They act like they want to work with y'all, and y'all high priestesses, sir. That's why I told you. Did I just tell you that y'all emperors and y'all high priestesses? It has something to do with that. And these emperors, some of the emperors here want to work with y'all, and y'all can be high priestesses here. But all they doing is trying to get y'all falsy offers. And y'all know this. You know why you know this? That's why y'all gonna stand y'all ground with this Five of Swords. Because it got something to do with y'all in the Nine of Pentacles, sir. Why they sitting around here playing with y'all? Y'all own emperor. What you need them for? That's why they fit being the Five of Cups, sir. But what it look like to me is y'all manifesting her. They're trying to manifest y'all. Yeah. That's why they fit to be in the Five of Cups. Because it got something to do with y'all the Queen of Wands. And y'all the Hermit. And that's something to do with it. And y'all the Knight of Pentacles, sir, too. The slowest knight in the deck. And that's something to do with that, her. And that's something to do with y'all also in the Six of Wands, sir. And they indecisive about you? Nah, you straight, Sag. You know what's up, Sag. Y'all know what's up here, man. They thought that they was stopping the Wheel of Fortune here. This is what they thought with this myth action. But it look like they finna go through a loss, sir. While you still studying and learning and things like that with this Page of Pentacles. It had something to do with that her. And they thought that they was gonna do this on you. But it look like to me it's some put to rest her because they finna go through a loss her and be in the Five of Cups her. They can't put you in the Five of Cups, that's put to rest. They can't put you, they can't Ten of Swords you either. And it has something to do with that her. You know why they can't do any of those things, but then they wanna try to manifest you her. And they want to manifest Leo's her. And they want to manifest Aries is her. Yeah, sound good. You know, like they finna get to the sword her for playing the games they was playing her. And they finna go through a loss. Yep. That's what it look like. Cause it look like, to me, is they finna be trapped. And you know why they finna be trapped her? And they gonna be wanting to apologize too. Yeah, because they finna be trapped. You want Wheel of Fortune her. Because it look like is they trying to, like they chasing you her. Yeah, that's what they acting like. Because they going through losses. Because you already realized this about this witchcraft. You know they doing witchcraft on you. You realize that. And they can't juggle you her. That's why they trapped. Because you released them. You already released them her. And you released this Five of Swords as well her. And land up with somebody her, they gonna be in anxiety who they land up with. Cause you better all be by yourself. And it got something to do with this unsure. You ain't land up with somebody that's unsure. You already know. You know why? Cause you the key of all players. You responsible her, playing the exit role. Man, what you look like laying up with somebody her? They can't even decide about you. Like, make sense, there. The world like to me is lighthearted coming to life and finding out things. Y'all finding out things here with this chase. You know why you finding out things with this chase? These emperors that sit around her tipping toe and dancing and all that and sneaking around her. You already know they already are sneak around her, and you already know you avoided them. And you know why you avoid that? All these emperors finna go through that. And these stars here finna go through conflict her. You know about that. And you know why you know about that? Because they unclear her why they laying up her with somebody and thinking somebody love them. And that's why they finna be in anxiety her. You know why they gonna be in anxiety her? Because you released it. And what you released is the Five of Swords. You ain't fighting with nobody her. You definitely not. Give me one on the Four of Swords. It look like somebody here finna be missing somebody here. Yeah, act like they missing you here and they finding out, but it look like they projections and acting like they want to work with you. You straight on, cause what it like to me is you already know that gossiping and all that. They gossiping about you, like they backstabbing you here. Yeah, it's all good with this magnetic and partying all the time. You straight on that. You know why? Cause all you gonna do is cut them off. That's what you gonna do with this flame up and this chase they thought that they was doing. You know what's up. Give me one on this 5 cups. You know why? You know what's up. They gonna be wanting to have faith her because they acting like they miss you. Yeah, you straight on that. You know why you straight on that? Because you already know they shattered her because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. And what it like to me is you was honorable her. And you was their lover, but they didn't want to deal with somebody that was honorable and true. They wanted to sit around her and had you trapped her. They want you ain't even talking to him. You cutting off ties with him. You don't even want nothing to do with him. I told you that. You know about him. You already know about them. You know why you know about them? Cause you in your North Node. That's how you know about them. And you in your North know her, but they would have faith. Cause you in your North know. But what it look like to me is it's gonna be a decor her for these maximums, divine maximums. And you know why? These love you was honorable to them, and you was they loving her, but they wanted to treat you so bad for to be shattered for playing around with you, because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. That's what they thought. So since they think the grass is so green on the other side, they can stay there. And what it look like to me is you already found out about this chase. And that what look like her with this Wheel of Fortune here, this is what you've been studying. So coming in quick to you and stuff like that, they fit go through a loss. Cause with this mental activation, cause whatever they thought that they was doing on y'all, it ain't working out for them. Cause you know about this chase that they doing her. And you know why? You know, acting like they miss you her, they finna go through a lot. You gonna put it in the rest her and they gonna go through a loss her. Having faith and thinking that they missing you. Cause what it like to me is it's an ending of a cycle her for them to try to tennis sword you. Cause it look like they finna ones finna be getting tennis sword her. That's what it look like. Cause they act like they miss you and they have faith in you, but they thought the grass was greener on the other side. While you sitting around her manifesting with the Ace of Wands her. They try to manifest you. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But they thought the grass was greener on the other side by gigging and laughing with people and gossiping about you and everything else. Yeah, it look like to me is you are the light. And you know how to have power in your shadow. As well as you shining. They need to get on your level, Sagittarius. That what look like. Because Spirit ain't finna deal with this. Spirit ain't finna deal with it. Because it look like to me is they thought that they was playing with somebody that was one of them. Nah. You ain't doing it. You know why you ain't doing it? You abundant her with this buffalo. You abundant. You know why you abundant her? Because it got something to do with control. And the lead. And the lion. And that's why you is in abundance her, because you have control. And it has something to do with that her. Because what it look like to me is you loyal with this dog. You loyal. You may feel like those around you letting you down or not doing their fair share of work, but you loyal to them. Because what it look like to me is you called her while you in light. With this honey bird and calm. Yeah. Why this fox her thought he had some opportunities her. Yeah, this fox. Yeah, so good. Opportunities ain't gonna get you nowhere. Especially if they ain't right. Yeah, they should have had transgression here with this back. They should have had transgression here with this back, because you do. And what like this, they want to forgive. And they want you to forgive so you can grow with them. But you at peace. What you need to grow with them for? And forgive. You forgive them, but you ain't finna mess with them. You know why you ain't finna mess with them? Because this communication here, they need to be transgression with their communication here. That's what they need to be, transgressions to a loyal person. Because what it look like to me is this insecurities and reflection. They gonna have to do reflection work with these insecurities they thought that they was doing her. With this sheep and this giraffe. Because what it look like to me is you already went through a transformation. And they gonna have to go through that. Because if they do not, they gonna go through karmic cycle after karmic cycle. They gonna get tower after tower. They gonna get all that in their homes. Because they think everybody is their friend. And they lovers and their family. And everybody else has got their back. But everybody ain't got your back. You gotta have your own back. And you gotta go through a transformation so you can see your ego, so you can get good stuff coming in. Not bad stuff, but good stuff. That's why you gotta know your identity in first house. Aries energy. Read it up. Read up. Read up. Read up. Cause what it look like to be is this guy they thought they was playing on you, it ain't working. Cause you too loyal. So that's why they need to have transgressions with their conversation here. They need to have transgressions because you loyal. So with their conversation, they need to have some type of transgressions, sir. Yeah, for playing around with you. That what it look like. It look like. Oh, look like. Give me one on this loyalty. You nurturing yourself and eating good here. Yeah, you is. In your ruins, sir. Look at you eating your good here in your own area. With your ruins. And also caring for yourself. Look at you, Sagittarius. They ain't on your level, man. They definitely ain't on your level here. Give me one on communication here. I mean transgressions. Releasing here. It got something to do with releasing. You release things that don't serve you. You definitely do. With this transgressions. You know why? Because you go into your inner peace here with this regards and control. Yeah. You manage your time. Yeah, you definitely manage your time, Sagittarius. You ain't wasting your time for somebody here that ain't. Now, you know why? Because it got something to do with communication here. Somebody here wants you to nurture relationships. Nah. You embrace authority. Because if they think that you fit to boost them, nah, you ain't fit to boost them. You know why? Because you gonna care for your body. You ain't fit to boost nobody. Because these males don't care for their body. So what you look like boosting them? They don't care for their mind and they don't care for their body. So why would you be boosting any of them? That what it look like to be Sagittarius, but they need to get on your level. Because what it look like to be here is you got clarity and you the sun. While they playing with you. And what it look like to be is you getting justice here too. But they try to do this to a Libra. They got clarity as well. Oh. That wasn't a lie. Give me what all this. Cause what it like is you in your bag. Look at y'all in y'all bag. Cause that's all y'all care about is that money. You heard y'all in y'all bag. That's all y'all care about. Say, where the money at? Where the Benjamins? Where the money at? Where the Benjamins? I'm waiting on that abundance. Where the money at? Where the Benjamins at? That's what y'all at. Y'all don't care about that other stuff. You know why y'all care about that other stuff? Because if they thought you was going to get it them, nah. You sowing your seeds, sir. Why they going to be sensitive here? Tell what it look like. That what it look like. That's not playing with that, because it look like to me is something put to rest, sir. You know what's put to rest, sir? You releasing them with this transgression they thought that they had on you. Because what it look like to me is they indecisive her where they grow their seeds at. So why you look like doing anything with them? That's why they finna go through a loss, because they indecisive where they grow their seeds at. In the same way they grow to see you don't want nothing to do with it, baby boy. That's what it look like. That's what it look like to me. Cause what it look like to me is this new idea they thought that they had on you. You put it to rest. You know why you put it to rest, her? Cause it look like to me is they the ones that's gonna be in anxiety, her, and they the ones that's gonna be hanged, her. They got to surrender her and be in anxiety. Because it got something to do with they got to deal with their own crap, her, because you got perspectives. Why they playing with a Sagittarius? I don't know why they playing with y'all like this. Yeah. What you putting is them clouds up, cause you too busy on your bag. What you putting up is them clouds, cause you too busy on your bag. You hear me? Boy, I got time for the messer. Somebody. Y'all don't y'all they got time for it, baby. I don't know why they play with a Sagittarius her like this, man. I don't know. Cause what it look like to me is you getting justice, sir. Look how beautiful y'all look. Y'all getting justice, sir, man. Look how beautiful y'all look, her. And you know why you getting justice? Cause you went through a transformation, her. That's why you get justice, Sagittarius. You knew what your spiritual guides was trying to tell you. You knew what the divine was trying to tell you. You followed what the Most High told you. You obeyed. That's what you did. Yeah. Why they thought that they was playing on you, though. And you get brand new Sagittarius. Cause what it look like to me is you understand. Look how y'all love y'all kids, sir. This is all y'all do is be with y'all babies, sir. You understand. And it got something to do with that her, sir. You know what you understand is? You understand that they couldn't sit around her and thought that they was going to sacrifice you. They thought that they was going to sacrifice you, her. A single mother. And it had something to do with that, her. And they thought they was going to sacrifice you. This what these magicians was trying to manifest her and hoping her. But whatever they were trying to do, they were trying to do this on a magician. These magicians was doing this on a magician. And it has something to do with that, her. It has something to do with desires and needs. And it has something to do with how they looking crazy here while you looking good. Yeah, that what it look like. Because you got patience and you trust. And you also are responsible as well. That's why you elevated in the conscious. Yeah. That what it look like. That what it look like. And you the chariot her too. And in the conscious. You know what's up, Sagittarius. Why they thought that they was sacrificing you. Yeah, sound good, man. Sound good. Sound good. Your own mama can be trying to sacrifice y'all. Your own family I told you, your own family, your lovers, and all them trying to sacrifice y'all. Your own family did. This is what they thought that they was doing on you. Yeah, they better come again with that crap. That's what they look like. Cause what it look like to me is new ideas. You in new ideas. And what are you? What are you in? You the chariot. Cast the energy. Yeah. Oh, okay. You got new ideas. That's what you got. Right. Playing with a Sagittarius, sir. Y'all didn't get brand new, man. With that, y'all better go through that transformation. Y'all can do the same. But y'all want to sit around here and kick it with your family and friends and sit around here and backstab you, did your dirt. No. Yeah, nah, baby. Cause what it look like to me is somebody here finna go through a disaster for playing with somebody here. That's not serious. Cause what it look like to me is these secret scientists, they thought that they was doing all y'all with this martial law and looking good here and all that. You don't care about that. They finna go through a disaster. You know why they finna go through a disaster here, cause they ain't getting no water coming in here for them. With this Antichrist here, they ain't getting no water coming in for them, and the Antichrist definitely ain't got they back here. Cause what it look like to me is this food storage. It look like it ain't looking good for them here, baby. Look like they going through a straight nasty disaster for playing with somebody here. And it got something to do with that. The chariot cast of energy here, yeah, it got something to do with that as well. And it got something to do with somebody here where sit around here. My mind is twisted to reality and trust into. Somebody was working together with somebody here, and it got something to do with that. But somebody here finna get karma here, cause somebody here thought they was gonna get somebody here karma that spread the truth. Yeah. And they thought they was gonna do this to you, and you an empress, sir, that rose from the ashes? And it's the phoenix? Oh, no. Yeah, and they thought you was gonna be a fool, her. Yeah, you know about war, spiritual warfare. You know why? That's why you telling it on the World Wide Web. They got a choice, sir, to tap in. They definitely do. They got a choice to tap in, man. Because you is. That's what it look like. And what it look like to me is these false religions they thought that they was doing on y'all. They finna go through a natural disaster, these false religions. Because what it look like to me is, the truth is, the diamond in the rough, you the diamond in the rough within yourself. That's why you a star, her. And these lovers, her, something be put to rest with these lovers. You put it to rest with these lovers. You know why? Because these divine lovers and divine unions, sir, is in war. And it has something to do with that, her, and going through this karmic cycle, her, that they going through with faulty office. Because it got something to do with that, her, with this public immunity, her. They gonna be heartbroken, her. Yeah, that's what it look like. While they was playing with Sagittarius, or these false religions. Yeah. Because what it look like to me is they plant their seeds with these false religions. That's what they did. They plant their seeds with them. You know why they did? Because it got something to do with these goddesses, her. Log and number and the 9 of wands, her. These goddesses should have stood their ground, her, like this 9 of wands, like you do. Because what it look like to me is they want to sit around her and act like they so wise, her, but they sit around her laying with a toxic lover. And what it look like to me is these soul tribes, her, they being sneaky to them as well. And it has something to do with that, her. But see, you call it, this one side calling their power back. It could be a one side trying to call his power back. But it got something to do with this one side, her, is a lost boy, her, with his family. Because it got something to do with miracles. And it has something to do with Michael, her. Yeah, somebody should have had the strength. They should have the strength. Because like her, it'd be heartbroken. Whoever this is. Whoever it is. Now you know. Now you know, Sagittarius. Give me one on this, these tricksters. I told you. Come on, bring that message. Bring that message, word. Because it got something to do with these tricksters. These tricksters. So they go through a natural disaster. Yeah, these tricksters, they go through a natural disaster, her. Well, because they thought that they could sacrifice somebody here that was a good person that only loved their kids. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all good. Cause what it look like to me is with this stargazing her and this moon, you knew what was up. Yeah, you knew what was up. You know why you knew what was up? It says expanding energies and creation. You knew about these energies. Yeah, you know about these energies right there. And you know why you know about it? These energies finna get a wake-up call. You know why these energies finna get a wake-up call her? They finna get a wake-up call who they was supporting with and who they was kicking it with, who was their friends and who was this and who was that to them. Yeah, that's what they finna find out. And it got something to do with the tree people her. They finna find this out because of the rebirth. They gotta go through a rebirth. Who they was supporting with. Yeah. So they're kicking it with, thinking everybody was their friend. And they didn't even let it go. Because it got something to do with that. These earth signs, her, acting like they the chariot. Yeah, these earth signs, her, acting like they the chariot, her. It got something to do with that, her. Divine guided. They in imagination, her. They guardian angel. Don't even want to hear what they got to say. Because it got something to do with the four legends and the undoing in the summertime, her. And it has something to do with the basins of joy and light. They should have been mastering something her. And it got something to do with that her. By going through this transformation her and being in this cave. But they didn't want to do that. They supposed to do that in the summertime. Hopefully signs y'all do that in the summertime her. And had a determination to do it in the summer. But if you don't, you can get started. Because it got something to do with medicine will and also content. These false leaders here making these circles and stuff like that. On crystals, sir. Yeah. Keep playing that game, you false leaders. Because what it look like to me is they try to do this to you and you a hermit. And it got something to do with that her. And it was an earth sign that thought they was doing this. These Gordian earth signs. But it got something to do with that. But this earth sign didn't understand who you was. You are a shield of what? Plans and focus. And it has something to do with that. And you a master her, a samurai master. Yeah, and they sitting around her playing that game on you. They better go do that with somebody else. Give me one of that. And it got something to do with that her. With these animals. These animal guardians. Trust your intentions. So whatever somebody here was a sword they season 2, they should have trust their intentions, because it got something to do with they played with a high priestess her and a shaman. That's who they played with her, a high priestess her and a shaman. And they wanted to be offensive to this high priestess and shaman her. And it got something to do with this earth side her. It had something to do with that her. They should have chilled with these crystals. Because you was a hermit. You knew what was up. Because it got something to do with that her. Why they thought that they was doing magic on you. Yeah. They figured a wake up call her for playing with a Sagittarius her. Now you see what's up. These tricksters that thought that they was really, really doing magic on you her. With this magic her, these false leaders. Yeah, these false leaders, these people that's teaching the wrong thing and all that other stuff, they finna get served her, man. They definitely finna get served. Because you can't teach something that you did and you ain't even doing. That what got something to do with her. Watch what y'all plant y'all season 2 with this chariot and determination. Because it got something to do with the menacing guardian. Trust your intentions. These earth signs need to trust their intentions. Because it got something to do with that here. What you plant your seeds. Gotta go, Sag. Bye bye.